After a chaotic evening at the Myrtle Rigby Health Complex, government functionaries and emergency service providers are now in a better state of addressing the tragedy of the Haitian boat capsizing at sea. Director of Medical Service Dr. Rufus Ewing, in a press briefing, assured the nation that his department is well capable and has been handling the issue, and the situation, although termed a mass casualty, should not be of a major concern for the residents of the TCI.
Right now, we have not declared this emergency a disaster, because even though it is weighing heavily and is overwhelming our resources, but by no means our resources could be met locally. So we haven't declared this situation as yet a disaster.
Dr. Ewing thanked all involved for the united effort to bring some sort of calm to the issue, noting that the medical department has received lots of support, not only from the local community and civic organizations, but also from the private medical sector.
But we still appreciated the support given by persons like the organizations like the Red Cross that brought in food supplies and waters and blankets as well, and also assisted in the triage of those individuals at the dock. And the staff at the Myrtle Rigby Health Complex, who worked tirelessly throughout the process from the beginning to the end, and still ongoing, and all of them pitch in and put in their great put in a great effort. Also the private medical sector in that regard. So I think because of the camaraderie and the support we receive from all of the agencies and the volunteer organizations, it made it less burdensome on governmental agencies to deal with.
With such a burdensome task at hand, Director of Immigration Alonzo Malcolm said that the Haitian government and respective authorities have been notified of the situation and that there has been consultation with the Haitian ambassador about the next step forward.
Well, after Dr. Ewing declared that the persons are in good health, these persons would either be taken to the airport, where they'll catch a flight to return to their homeland, or placed at the detention center.
He also noted that they will have to go back to the drawing board to ensure that border control measures are in place to prevent incidents like these from occurring.
There are plans to secure our borders in terms of a radar system, as well as the police plane is continuing to fly. Also, the police launch, police fleet, the boats, they're continuing to patrol the Turks and Caicos waters.
Also expressing his sympathy to the families of the deceased Haitians was the Governor, His Excellency Gordon Weatherall, who released the following statement, quote, "I was saddened to learn of the wreck of West Caicos of the vessel carrying a large number of Haitian nationals and the loss of life. This is a terrible tragedy, and at this time our thoughts and prayers are with the families of those who were lost. I would like to thank the officers of the Royal Turks and Caicos Islands Police Force, Marine Division, and the United States Coast Guard, who between them rescued over 100 survivors. I should also like to record my thanks to the various agencies who have come together to offer assistance to the survivors reaching Providenciales, and to the many volunteers from within the Haitian community and beyond who have provided help and comfort at this difficult time. Tragic events of this sort underline the importance of using safe, legal, and orderly methods of travel and migration." End quote. For WIV4 News, I'm Tian Thomas.